not to a battlefield, not to a palace, but to a place no one would look, a place of dust, dung, and forgotten names, a place where sheep bleated and boys dreamed under the open sky. And there, among cracked stones and whispering winds, was a boy no one counted, a boy who sang to God while tending sheep no one cared about, a boy named David. He didn't wear armor, he didn't carry a sword, but the heavens watched him, the earth listened to his songs, and hell feared his future, because in God's eyes he wasn't just a boy, he was a king in the making, a warrior with worship on his lips, a slingshot in his hand, and a heart after God. This is his story. The prophet Samuel arrived in Bethlehem, sent by God, carrying oil. He was on a mission to anoint the next king of Israel. Everyone expected Eliab, Jesse's oldest son, strong, tall, impressive. But the oil didn't flow. One by one, Jesse's sons passed before the prophet, 7 in total, each one rejected. "Is this all?" Samuel asked. Jesse paused, almost embarrassed. Well, they're still the youngest, but he's out in the field with the sheep. He wasn't even invited to the ceremony, but God had invited him. As David walked in, the oil leapt in the horn. The Spirit of God surged through the prophet. This is the one. In that moment, heaven crowned a shepherd. Even while earth still saw a boy, time passed. War erupted. Israel trembled beneath the roar of a Philistine giant named Goliath. 40 days, 40 taunts. No one dared to fight. David was only there to deliver bread, a servant errand. But what he heard ignited something inside him. Who is this uncircumcised Philistine that he should defy the armies of the living God? He refused Saul's armor. He stepped forward with only a sling and 5 smooth stones. Goliath laughed, but heaven did not. The stone flew, the giant fell, and the world shifted. A shepherd boy had done what soldiers could not, because the battle was the Lord's. But victory has a price, and fame awakens envy. As the people sang David's name, Saul's heart grew bitter. What once was favor turned to fear. Jealousy took root, and spears began to fly. David was forced to run, from caves to deserts, from hunger to betrayal. He was anointed, but not yet crowned, called, but not yet confirmed. Twice, David had the chance to kill Saul. Twice, he spared him, not because he couldn't, but because he feared the Lord more than he feared delay. He honored the position, even when the person had become his enemy. He waited, trusted, worshiped, even in hiding. And then, Saul died. David wept for him. He didn't rejoice. He didn't glow, because David knew that crowns are heavy, and leadership comes with cost. At long last, the shepherd boy was crowned king. He united a broken kingdom. He brought the ark of God back to Jerusalem. He danced in the streets unashamed before the Lord, a king with the heart of a worshiper. But even the greatest stumble, David saw Bathsheba. He took what was not his. He fell. He lied. He killed. And when the prophet Nathan came to confront him, David didn't hide. He broke. "Create in me a clean heart, O God." He cried, "Renew a right spirit within me." He did not lose his throne that day, but he learned what it meant to carry it with humility. Even in failure, he returned to God. Even in shame, he worshiped. Because David wasn't great on his own. He was great because he never let go of the one who called him. In the end, David didn't build the temple, but he prepared the way. He didn't escape sorrow, but he never let go of hope. He passed the crown to Solomon, but he left behind something more valuable than power. A legacy of worship, of courage, of repentance. And from his bloodline came Jesus, the true and eternal King, the Son of David. So if you feel forgotten, left behind, too small, too stained, remember this: God doesn't look at the outside. He looks at the heart. He anoints in secret and exalts in his time. David was a shepherd when God called him. You don't need a crown for God to call you. All you need is a heart that says yes. And in time, he'll bring you from the field to the throne.